she's gotten... It looks like she got all the wheat. Nice. Where did she put that? We have nobody working in the barn right now, so I'm gonna have to do this stuff myself. It looks like she sticks it all in the resource storage, maybe? Let's go have a look. Where did the crop go? Come under food? It doesn't. Probably come under production resources. Let's just leave it on full everything. Actually, yeah, let's just do that, because everything else is tools and clothes, and it's not going to be in that section. Oh, damn, I need to make a whole bunch of these bags, don't I? Take those out. Okay, we have a ton of wheat. Can be used for crafting straw and wheat grain on the threshing floor of the barn. I'm gonna need to go do that.
Hello.
What? Hello? That's 3 resubs we've had now. Thank you so much, Sam. How's it going? Nice to see you. 62 months. You're so close to greatness. Keep it going for a few more. Nice. Sam, how's your day going? We've just been talking tabletop games and stuff, and how I might want to run a one-off session for some people in either Apocalypse World or in Ryutama, or any other kind of spin-off of the Apocalypse engine. I mean, even like serious remakes of it, because it was based off the Apocalypse engine. Blades in the Dark, love that game so much. So we might look at doing some of that too. How the devil are you? How's your day going so far? I'm at work, so you know it's going. Yep. 7 more months, exactly, yes. But we'll get you there. Alright, so... Oh, I was gonna make those leather bags first. Let's just make a ton of those. These need selling, so they'll go in the crate. We were gonna go and do a load of selling today, weren't we? But it's... Ooh! New level on production. Let's have a look. What can we do? Cooking knowledge. Crafting knowledge we've already got. Sewing knowledge might be worth starting to invest points in, because I'm going to make the sewing hut, but I'm going to be the only one in there for now. And then sewing expert is faster. Well, I've got quick crafting on. Lunch break. Yummy. What are you having for lunch? I don't know if any of these also transfer over to characters that work for me. They must do, right? It determines how proficient I am in crafting, but like getting more XP, does it also level my workers up quicker? That's a question I don't know. I'm going to put the last one in there, though. Finish that tree off. Okay, wheat grain. We will do all of that. Thresh the shit out of it. Half a turkey sandwich and half a PB&J. Excellent. Very nutritious. Everything a growing boy needs, right? Okay, what did we get from that? We got a ton of straw and a ton of wheat grain. So basically, whatever the amount of wheat you get out of the field is how much grain and straw you're going to get. That's cool. I like that. So that's actually very good for us, because we need straw for animal feed, right? So we'd need rye and need oats growing. That's going to be next year. Yes, which half is which? Now, the left half on both? Wow. You're a madman. Having an asymmetrical lunch? You're going to be walking around on a lean for the rest of the day, I think. What's going on there? Okay, so this wheat grain, I'm going to go and put 25 of it in the resource storage. Put all this straw away for now. We don't really know what else we can do with the straw other than thatch roofs with it. Makes animal feed and also make daub to put on people's huts, but we need clay for that. But I'm going to put enough grain in there, and then in autumn another batch of wheat can be sown. Madness, right? Everyone knows the right half is best. Wow, there's a whole theory about that though when it comes to cooking, right? Like, especially for things like brisket and so on. Apparently, people are under this impression as well that, like us, animals have a left and a right-sided, like, leaning. You know, like some are left-handed, some are right-handed. So people believe that cows are like that because they see how cows behave. You know, like if they go to sit down, some of them always go down left leg first or right leg first or whatever. So, you know, they believe that they have a similar, like, hemispherical leaning, like an inclination. And they think that, therefore, if they hold themselves in a certain way, one side of, let's say, the flank or the brisket or something like the shoulder, the breast meat, whatever, is going to be tougher than the other because it's getting more workout. And chefs always want to know which side of the cow they're, like, you know, especially among barbecuers for the brisket and so on. They will only buy it from, like, if it's the right side or the left side. And one sells for more money than the other as a result. And it's crazy to me that that's a thing. Hello, Kerry. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Welcome to the channel. How can a cow be right or left-handed? They don't have hands. Oh, hoofed then. I don't know. Okay, we need to... Oh god, we've got to learn for 50 silver how to use the kern to make flour. Okay. We need to do that for each type? Rip off. Do we want to turn all of this wheat grain into flour? We can't do anything with the flour yet, can we? I don't think we can. We can't bake. My cook doesn't know how to make any of that stuff. Like, doesn't know how to make pies, doesn't know how to make bread, none of that. All right, let's have a look. Most basic of flatbreads. We need, oh, it's more based on the society, I suppose. Like, technology points wise, we don't have enough to even know what to do with flour yet. But if we're gonna make flour, we're gonna be selling it. It's gonna go over here in a barrel and we're gonna sell it. You're doing good? Excellent. Glad to hear it. Mondays are always better if they're going well. If they're not, they suck. Okay, so we can sell the grain at 10, so it'll be 5 for every grain we sell, because it's half, you get half the value of it for selling it. Where did those bags go? Simple bags, there we go. I keep looking for L for leather bags, but they're simple bags. Barrels are getting a bit full. Tomorrow we're gonna have to do a trade run. Put these leathers away for now. Had some Moroccan spiced salmon the other night. Ooh. It was disappointing and overpriced. Oh, that's too bad. That sounds really nice otherwise. Moroccan salmon? Let's put these leathers away. Smell an easy way to scam everybody here. That might be what it is. Some people think it's complete nonsense and just buy the cheaper one. And, you know, and not every seller is behind it. Some people just say, it doesn't matter, just buy it from me. It's gonna cost the same one side or the other because they don't believe in it either. But some people have that impression, so... I think the seasoning would be great on pork or chicken. Yeah, I mean, it depends what seasoning blend they're using. And also, I suppose, how did they cook it, right? Did they do it over open flame or in a tagine or, you know... I would keep some grain for some quests. That's a good idea. And for next season planting. I've already reserved enough to plant for the next season. But yes, I didn't think about that. Keep some for quests. Might be very useful to do that. So I'm going to put... Well, let's just put 29 away. The other 100 I will turn into flour. The biker is back. I don't know if you guys can hear it while I'm talking. Dude on a hog outside. Let me put these stones away. I have some stuff in here. I should really actually go through these extra firewoods we didn't need. We'll get on that later. Right, there was another reason I came here and I've totally forgotten now, so whatever. Okay. So let's have a look. Let's do some math. it needs 5 grain. That, if I sell that 5 grain, I would get 25. So here's what and that would make 10 flour. Okay, I'm gonna do 1, and I'm gonna look at the numbers and see whether it's worth doing it. It might be worse, for all I know. Wow, it is. 5, you get, so I basically turned 25 grain into 2.5 silver worth of flour. Lunch is over, Lurk. Okay, take care. Thank you for popping in, and thank you for the resub as well. Appreciate you. It was grilled probably on a flat top if I had to take a guess. Wasn't any charring. That would have made a difference as well. You know, like, if it had been done, or if they'd have put it on like a seasoned plank or something, you know, because I know some people like to say put them on a barbecue and on a cedar plank that's been soaked, and apparently doing salmon that way, is supposedly very good. I'm not going to try it because I'll probably set fire to the barbecue out here, and we live in a wooden building, so not happening. Okay, well, I'm not turning any of this into flour. I'm just going to sell a bunch of it. Since we can't cook with the flour, may as well dump. Well, let's just put that in there anyway. I guess as well it's 10 flour, right? At 5 each. So so actually no, that's no better or worse. That's the same. That's going to give us the same. I'm forgetting it's a stack of 10 flour. Okay. So whether it's in grain form or flour form, it's gonna cost the same. So I'm gonna sell all of that. What else do we need put together? I'm gonna do a trade run tomorrow. I'm gonna sell those deadly nightshades that I picked up. I don't need that shit. I've noticed as well those moral mushrooms that we stuck in here that were nearly rotted away. Spring, they've just vanished. They've not turned into rot. They just disappeared. So I guess that happens. They just evaporate. And I think I've had that when they've gone into the compost bins. Speaking of, there's compost. Let's have a look. We have loads of rot. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Go and put all this. This is fertilizer for the next couple of years now. We're good. Because we already had plenty, and we've also got some in here. I'm going to put these unripe berries in the composter just to get rid of them as well. Tons of rot. We'll turn this into fertilizer in due course. Oh, wrong place. I know where I'm going. And I will put these unripe berries in here. That's my strategy for people that haven't watched when we played Spring. In the first spring, I made those compost bins and filled them with as many unripe berries as I could harvest. I filled all 3 of them, knowing that eventually I will start doing the farming and I will need fertilizer. And spring, berries everywhere that I can't use yet because I can't make berry pies, I can't make berries in oatmeal, so they're fertilizer fodder for now till I get a better option. Okay, so that's the wheat dealt with. Gathering up. Oh, she's now she's gathered up all the cabbages and she's fertilizing it. Wow, she's done 2 fields in a day. That's pretty good. Okay, and then we have some onions and carrots that need picking still, so that's cool. We have plenty of those for now. Let's go have a look. How much did she get cabbage wise? We had like what, 20 cabbages left in the food storage, roughly. How much food has been made? Bunch of apples. I'm just gonna eat these because whatever. And these berries. Whoa! That's the farming crop. 195 cabbages? Never buying cabbage ever again. That's good. We're probably going to get roughly the similar, like 150, 160 carrots, I bet, as well. Meat. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a thing I need to do real quick. Take all that meat, go dry it, and we'll sell that. This is the thing. I'm getting way more meat than we need because it's money-making stuff. We have a moral mushroom. I will take that and just get rid of it. Oh, we got a few potage. Wait, why is she making 4 pot? What? Was there? I think there was already some in there. No, there wasn't. I ate all the food that was in here. And there's a bunch of old roast meat. She's gonna need to get through these eventually. I will take these out for now and start eating through them. There's rot in here. Ew! Something gross happened. I'm telling my cook to make a stew and a potage per day, and somehow we've ended up with loads. One potage per day, 1 stew per day, 1 mushroom soup, a porridge which hasn't been made. I'm disappointed. I need to go and buy a bunch of oats. Also need to go and buy beets and eggs. We're gonna sell all that stuff that we can get, and then we're gonna go and buy all those ingredients. Tomorrow in the game is gonna be basically a grocery shopping day. Okay. I don't know why she's making so many in one day, but good for her, I guess. Be industrious, that's what I say. Let me just... Millions of apples and berries just to get them out. Alright. Go to the hunter's hut, dry this meat, stick it in the barrel, and then the next day we'll figure out what we're taking and where. Get it all sold. Exchange that for beets, eggs, and oats, and bring all that back. If I didn't have fast crafting on, could you imagine how long this would take? It's like 10 seconds, I think, per piece of dried meat. I'm not subjecting you guys to that. I do that in my own personal playthrough of this game. Stream version of the playthrough? No. Because that gives me, like, when I have a big crafting thing, I can then get up and do stuff. I can go make a cup of tea, clean something up in the kitchen, and then come back and it's done. You know, I like games like this, the way you don't have to be hands-on all the time when it's just me playing, but otherwise, yeah. Yeah, we need to talk to Unagost over in Gastuvia. Where am I putting this? Over here. I know what I'm doing. 69 dried meat still. Nice. Get that in there as well. That's the thing I should get out of my inventory just to clear it up. Whee! Oh! We tripped over. I should put the fur hood in here. We don't need it anymore. I'm gonna sell that moral. It's rot. Needs to go in the barn. You have over 1,300 hours with this game. Nice! I think I've got probably about 150-ish. Have a look. Oh, 92 and a half. So, not even close. Yeah. Yeah, I got it when it came out, and I've played it a little bit every now and then. And then I usually get, like, distracted and do other stuff, but I recently picked it back up and I was like, okay, they've updated it with a few new things and this is pretty cool. And while I was playing it, I thought, you know what? We haven't done Mellow Mondays on the stream in a long time. And usually I'd play a chill game. Last time we did a Mellow Monday, I think I played Hard Space Shipbreaker. That was like a couple of years ago. So I thought, why don't I put this on? Because this is nice, this is fun. This is just chill and relax. Let's have a look. What else do I need to get rid of? I'm still carrying around my old backpack. It's no good. There we go. Get shut of that. Okay, building-wise, other than the fence around the farm, all the fences in town are done that I plotted out for now. One other house to finish, but And another one there as well, which needs tearing down and rebuilding into stone version. These two houses have now got people in them. This house has one person. We have space to move a guy in with her. And we want somebody to man the workshop, I think. Workshop would be good, because then I can have somebody making trade goods for me. Alright, gotta get ready for work. No problem, Al. Take care. Thank you for the resub again. And I'll let you know what we decide about maybe running some kind of roleplay session for the group. Be it for the fine folks in Discord. I've also got a fishing hut that has nobody working in it yet. I made it because actually, yeah, I made it because somebody needed fishing spears. I plotted it out and I was like, I'm not going to make that yet. And then I got a quest and someone was like, yeah, I need fishing spears. And I was like, fuck, okay. And then I went and built this and made the spears for him. Excuse me. Easy times. Still pop my head in this disc every now and then. Excellent. Yeah, I will ping you and I will let you know. And if you're interested in joining a game or even running one, we'll see what we can make work. Even if it just ends up being a one-shot or like a once-a-month thing, if it scratches the itch, that's all good. Okay, so I've emptied out my inventory as much as I can. So I guess we really just need to get rid of dried meat, get rid of these bags. No real rush to sell the grain. Oh, we'll get rid of these bottles as well. I'll come and pick all that up and see how much I can stuff together. Where are we going to sell it? Well, if we're going to go grocery shopping, we should probably go to Gustovia anyway and buy from their farmer. There's also a farmer, I think, in Denica. Or Rolnica. Rolnica has a good farm. No questing. Mainly to give you hell about not making pancakes for me, but I still pop in. Yep. And you know, she had pancakes this morning because I made 3 extra pancakes on Sunday. And it was like, oh, we're too full to eat those. So I put them in a little foil tray, put some cling film over them in the fridge, put them in the toaster oven this morning and warmed them up for her. She got breakfast in bed. Can you believe that? I treat my wife way too well. But she treats me well as well. So it's all good. Yeah, co-op coming soon for this game, right? That's going to be interesting. Will help you get a town up and running much quicker. And I think it'll be very beneficial early game, because early game you do everything yourself. You're like, I gotta go and hunt a bunch of animals, and then I gotta go and, you know, make a couple of things and then try and sell them and get some money, and then I can go and get some food and feed myself so I don't die and I'm not just sitting here eating meat all day. 100% protein diet. Can you imagine trying to pass a bowel movement when all you've done is eaten like 25 pieces of roast meat? That's gotta be painful. That's like a cannonball coming out. No. So yeah, having more people to help do things, oh, that would be so nice. You don't make me breakfast in bed. You don't sleep in my bed. And no, you can't before you ask. That's not happening. How's everybody doing? Are my citizens happy and well? Sully Gost looks like he's sully sulking over there. What's going on with you? Are you good?
Hail, friend.
Oh, hi. Yes, he's good. Let's see. Yeah, he's 39% happiness because people have nice houses, but he's just, look at him. He's like, oh God, can't do it anymore. You will hunt and you will like it. You were born for it. So food-wise, we're doing very well now. I've never been in a position in this game where we're struggling for food, but that's what the fishing hut's there for. Well, is to give us another option with food. But fish is literally just fish, and there's nothing you use it for apart from, I think. Definitely not porridge. There's no fish soup, which I find rather unusual. Are there pies? Tarts? Fish tart. Made with salted or fresh fish meats. And that's it. So you're really just giving people fish fillets to eat. And I'd rather tell him to smoke a bunch of fish and sell it. Because again, I found that smoking the fish, I mean, salting it is even better, but we need someone working a mine, or we've got to go and buy salt for that. So I don't want to do that. Let's go to daytime. Oh, she barely had a chance to get in bed. Like, nope, get up. Greet the day. There's work to be done in the fields. Let's see. What does she still need to do today? We're only on the second day. Oh wow, she's already grubbing up the field and getting it, well, she's plowing it, I suppose, getting it ready. And then she'll probably crack on collecting the onions and carrots. Meanwhile, we have to go grocery shopping. And since there's quests in Gustovia and not Rolnica, we'll head there first. So I'm gonna try and sell those, get rid of that as well. Get rid of that little bit of flour. Oh, and the bags. Bottles have to go. I don't know where most of these came from. They were in the resource storage, and I was like, I'm usually selling the bottles as soon as I'm done with them. Or have I been stacking them up and I've forgotten? I don't know. Okay. I'll sell all the old dried meat first. We'll sell last season's stuff. Also, bow out because it's a new season and I don't know where the bandits are again. But we'll see if we can make more of them rain from the sky. Last time I streamed this 2 weeks ago, there were bandits on this path here. And I was literally just saying, so I think I went from talking to Sambor maybe, or maybe it was, I don't know, I was up here for some reason, or maybe I was there and I ran that way. And I came back down here like, you know, saying something about how bandits move around every season, and we haven't found any yet. And literally as I said it, they jumped out of a bush, because they were camping right there on the pathway, and I was like, shit, run! And made some distance, shot them with arrows. One of them landed face down on the arrow, and I couldn't collect it from the body. Like, no, my copper arrows! Paid money for those. So I was kind of upset at that, and I thought, well, he'll despawn the next day probably, and the arrow might get dislodged and still be on the ground. So what did I do? I ran back that way, couldn't find them, no arrow either. I was like, damn, okay. And I thought, let's go have a look at the camp. Oh, they were falling from the sky. They were just glitching and hitting the ground, spazzing out and disappearing, and then raining from the sky again, and I'm like, whoa. I've never seen that before. Never really seen any glitches in this game before that. If you have juice or booze from the camps, I did get those. Yeah, maybe the empty bottles were also from those camps, so that might be why, but I don't know why I put them in the resource storage, because those barrels are expressly there for, like, anything that I need to sell, so I can keep it separate, and I can just find it quickly, and be like, right, what have we got left to sell? All this, cool. Grab it, run off with it. So, yeah, that's basically why they're there. So maybe, I don't know, I guess I just derped and threw them into there. Or I derped and put them in the food storage, and then my townies drank them in the night. And they were like, oh yeah, booze. They drank all my mead. And then they put the empty bottles back in the resource storage, right? Because that's where they would go. It's like when they finish eating food off of a plate or in a bowl, they put the bowl back in the resource storage, so maybe that happened, I don't know. But either way, I was mystified to find all those bottles there. Yeah, that's it. If I put them in the food storage by accident, because I don't do that. I keep the booze for myself. I don't want my people getting drunk. I get drunk. They work for me, and then I can get drunk. That's how this works. That's the agreement we all have. Okay, who's... the deer. Hello, the deer. You do not have good fishing. You do. There. Wittermere, we saw him last time. Now there's this guy. That's trading and hunting. Really would prefer somebody with production skills at 3 or better. Where is the farmer vendor? We're here a little early, I guess. He's in his house. Yep, there he is. What up, Edwin?
Whatever you need.
What I need is for you to open up your coin purse and buy random stuff from me. Because nobody seems to care about what you sell them. Again, something I like from a convenience aspect, but I kind of dislike from an immersion aspect. Yeah, I'll keep the roast meat, that's mine. I still have an old wooden spear there, I totally missed that. Okay, there we go. Wow, we cleaned him out, just about. I do hope you didn't need to go and buy groceries today. Well, actually, I need my groceries. I'm going to buy all these beetroots, so I'm going to put some money back in his pocket now. We won't need cabbages and carrots forever. What else did we need? Eggs we're not going to get from him, but we do need to buy oat grain. Not that much of it, but we'll buy that much maybe. That's a lot of oat grain. And I'm not going to need to buy onions because we have onions ready to harvest now, which is nice. Yeah, we're good. We don't need to buy anything else from him.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Have a good day, Governor. I don't think there's somebody here with chickens, now that I think about it. In fact, I think Baranica is the nearest chicken vendor. I will ask this guy.
Hello.
Hello again, Edwin. Could you tell me where I can find animal husbandry poultry? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, cool, thank you. Bye-bye. Whoa, 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 whoa. So it's just across the river. Sweet. We should probably speak to Alwyn and Unagos this season as well. We might do that soon and carry on with their stories. And I never use the transportation, it's so expensive. I want that money for myself and my town. Got taxes to pay. Yes to taxes, no to taxis, that's what I say. That's how you stay out of, you know, trouble with the king. Walk everywhere. Be a peasant. How dare you presume to live in luxury? Funny, I don't remember there being a poultry vendor over here. I could have probably bought eggs from the tavern as well, come to think of it, and food producers, but they always have like a small amount. They only have what they want for production. Would have gotten the oats versus the grain, the price of grain, and that is the same seeds, really. I normally just buy those, mainly because I'm used to not having the production facility to then get the grain out of the oats, but that's a good point. And then I could also get whatever straw comes out of it, right? I'll do that in future. We've got extraction. Okay. Chicken vendor is here.
How can I help you?
Alright, Inga.
My wares never disappoint.
Good, I will be very undisappointed. Oh, I don't want to buy that many eggs. That's a lot of money. 20 eggs maybe. 22. Right down the middle.
Have a good day.
She sounds so upset. Have a good day. Ugh, sort of whatever. Ow. Her wares never disappoint, but her attitude does. Kinda stinks. Okay, so we have food. What else did we need to do? I want to get that sewing hut built up now, so we can start producing flax, linen thread and the like. Then I can start putting, you know, lights around the town using the linens. I think you need a linen cloth and a linen thread for those. A linen fabric, a linen thread, 3 stones and a stick. And the other one actually needs stuff. Well, we need more technology points. We don't have that yet. But that will need leathers and wool thread. We are probably going to be buying. I don't know if I really want to get sheep. Might not be a bad idea actually though. If we're going to get any animals, sheep might be the way to go. Mainly for the wool, so we can make clothing. But I kind of feel like for the town we still need to specialize in one thing before we generalize in everything else. I also didn't look at the quests that were available. Oh, there's one in our town! Oh, the wife might have a quest for us. That's the thing. The town folk will give you quests every now and then. I've only ever had them from the wife, but I don't know if maybe I've had one from another character once before. I gotta keep a close eye on the time as well. The time disappears when you play this game. We've been live now for like, what, 2.5 hours? And it doesn't feel like it. And I've gotta go, I have to walk down into town later. Take a long time. I don't have a car still. I was talking to my father-in-law about this junker car that he has. Gonna fix up for me. There's a little bit of work still needs doing. He has to get a battery for it. That's not going to be cheap. So, yeah. And even then, no guarantee it'll actually work. He has a battery from his old boat. He has a boat in his garage, like a small, like, outboard motor boat. And the battery from it is it will work for the car. It'll run the V8 in it, but it's too big to fit into the actual compartment. It's too tall, so the contact point, it won't let you shut the hood anyway, but you don't want to do that. Metal hood touching both contact points, kaboom. Great way to blow up the car. So he needs to get a proper battery for it, but I suggested, well look, at the very least run it with that battery on a bench next to it to see if the car will run first and make sure that all the repairs he's done to the... Well, he believes there's a transmission fluid leak as well that needs investigating, but other than that, all the other repairs and stuff he's done to it, make sure that they work once we fix the transmission. And he's hoping it's just the gasket seal. Because that he can quickly take apart, replace, no problem. I have a wooden bowl. I should put that back in the resource storage. Never run out of bowls. And yeah, and then when I get myself a car, I can finally just drive to town and it'll take me like 5 minutes. But for now, I have to walk down the country pathway, all the way past the ranch house, through the park, all the way to the bottom, under the underpass, under the highway and rail lines, come out the other side, and then walk from there along the main road into town, or one of the main roads. Takes a while. But yeah, if I'm gonna give myself time to go to the shop that I want to scout out and find a gift for my wife, and then meet her after work to go to the party where they're all celebrating the end of tax season, I should probably not stream too long. Okay, do we want to carry on fixing up one of these houses? It might give me a bit more flexibility because I can only move a guy in right now. Or I could... You know, if I find that the only person in the whole valley who has production skills that I could put in the workshop is female, I need a new house for her. So yeah, we should probably do that. I just need stones, right? I didn't need logs anymore. Yeah. Well, how much stone is available over here? We can get the house. And then we'll work on the thingy-majiggy. The doohickey. My brain has ground to a halt. The sewing hut. That's it. We'll work on that next. If you guys could hear a grinding noise, that was the cogs in my brain just seizing up. What's it called again? Oh, okay. I tell you, it's terrible getting old. Don't do it. If you can avoid it, don't do it. I mean, I've been at that age now for probably the last 10 years of my life where I do the whole walking into a room and forgetting what I came in for, so you have to walk out and retrace your steps. That's been my reality for 10 years now. Which is sad because that was my early 30s. Now, it's like, I forget what I'm talking about halfway through saying it. This is terrible. Can't really take very many more stones out because my smithy needs a stack of them still, so I guess we're not going to get this house done today unless I go hunt for stone myself. Do this wall. Ah, no! My hammer! Damn it! I'll make a hammer now. I could get my smithy making extra hammers just for me, but it doesn't take much to make your... Alright. Go. Alright. What else can we be doing? We have a bit of daylight left. Well, let's get the quest that's in town. It looks like it is actually my wife, so I'm gonna head over here and see what she wants. Hello, Lamberta. So, how's my beautiful wife doing? Have you heard about the master angler from Jezerica? I have not. He's apparently some kind of big deal. His fish soup is supposed to be to die for. Could you bring me some? Jezerica is like way at the south end of the map. Of course, sweetheart. I will bring you some. Here are the coins for it. I'll be back. Give me 200 coin. Alright, I'm off to the pub. Oh no. 2 seasons to do this quest. All the way down there. Jezerica. There's a long route. Probably just want to cut across the mountain here and come down this way, right? Or I could go via Denica. That is not where I wanted to go. I don't think we'll be doing that today. I feel like we have some stuff to do still. What else was I going to do in town? Other than build that house. Pick up some food. I will take both of these older mushroom soups. So there's porridge now. Nice. Loads of roasted meat. Loads of stews. Some of those are older as well, so I guess they were just already in there. I thought there was no food left in there. Those. Get them out of the way. Maybe we can go look for a moose and do this first quest. Need to fill a bucket of water up. Okay. Do that. Wooden bowls can go back in here. I'll turn these into bags. Thinking about it. And there's usually moose way over there somewhere in that woodland. I think I've seen some up here as well. But as for Vicent, I know there are some over here. And I think there's moose over there as well, actually. Bears, on the other hand, around here somewhere in the mountains. I think there was some in this mountain pass. And you can always ask a hunter where these animals are. But they want so much money. They're like, yeah, give me 1,500 coin and I'll tell you. But okay. Because you're basically asking them to give up their hunting spots. So, you know, they're very reticent to do that. Hey, Urinti! Hello. Good morning. Or afternoon, whichever suits you best. How's it going? You hope life is treating you well? Okay, so she just finished as well harvesting. That was the carrots, right? Let's go see how many carrots she harvested before we go running off. Yes, good time zone to you too. Let's just do that. 258 carrots? We might need to sell some of these, because I bet some of this crop is going to go to waste. Let's see how much we have at the end of a season. Because we can't grow anymore now for a year, right? So we kind of need to make them last. And that's a thing. How many seeds are left? And when do they get planted again? 45 carrot seeds, 26 cabbage. Ooh. Winter for carrots, okay. You can replant cabbages in summer. Nice, okay, that's good, and there's enough seed to do it. That was the thing I was just wondering, like, do we have enough seeds to replant, and can any of them be replanted in summer? So she's got the onions to go, and then the flax. But we are going to go look for a moose. See if there is a moose loose about this hoose. And I know I've seen some around up here as well, or maybe it was over there. That one is a good quest, and if you want him, he has 3 skill points on all skills, but survival is 6. I've done the quest where you get, I think she's the hunter and gives you a quest to make special arrows for her or something along those lines. I've done that one before and gotten that special character, yeah. But I don't think I've had this one, but we are going to go and do it. It's just that it's a long way away and I have other things to do, so... Hello, Lynx. Be sure there are moose around here somewhere. I was outside on a national holiday. Oh god, there's boars. Gotta be careful of the boars. They will attack you. They will just wreck you if you go near them. The weather has moved from 4 degrees to 20 in less than 12 hours. I can relate. We've had a sudden spurt of very nice weather here as well. I'm glad you're able to make the best of it. Plenty of piggies. I don't know if I want to hunt moose around here where there are aggressive pigs. Okay. Well, no moose, and I don't think we find moose out in the rocky areas. They tend to be in forests, right? This is my Hunter Call of the Wild experience coming into play. That's a game I haven't touched in a long time. Hunter Call of the Wild? That was fun. That was another former Mellow Monday game, but that was a lot of running around and getting nothing done. I streamed that game, and I can't find an animal to save my life. I stop streaming, 5 minutes later I get like 6 deer in a row in like an hour. And it's like, why? Where were you shits earlier when I was streaming this to an audience? But yeah, it's been a lovely day. Check your map, it will show you where the animals are. They added that a few patches ago. Yep, they did indeed. I'm just trying to go from memory for now. But I am aware of that. Thank you, though. Appreciate the hint. But I like to stretch the grey matter every now and then by being like, did I remember this right? Let's go have a look. But yeah, I know there's definitely moose. Patch of woodland over here somewhere, so we're gonna go that way. Tried to hook into the game Hollow Knight to adjust some sounds that are far too loud on its own, but no luck. Some games have that problem with sound balancing, yeah. I like it when a game gives you more than just a music and sound effect slider. That noise. That was a weird sounding vehicle going, ah, there's a moose. Okay, there's plenty of mooses. Let's get the guy, let's get the buck. And we're gonna go first person because it's just easier. But yeah, some games are just like, no, you have a volume slider, deal with it. And others that are like, change this dialogue, change sound effects, change music, change background noise. I've seen some games that had like 6 volume sliders. Alright, let's try and get that headshot. Chase it! Shoot it in the butt! Oh, did I miss? I missed. The copper arrow fell out over there. Shit. Let me get my arrow back before I lose it. Okay. We got this guy though. He's already pretty badly wounded. He's not running away anywhere near as fast as he could. Boom. That bury itself? It did. Okay, cool. Now he's gonna be bleeding. I'll get one more in him. Whoosh. There we go. Job done. Boof and boof. Sweet. Gimme. Steins Gate has severed it to all games in terms of adjustment. You could set the volume of each individual voice actor. Wow, that's pretty good. I like that. But yeah, a lot of the times, like, the volume leveling in a game is not impressive. Alright, where did that other arrow go? Only have a few of these copper arrows left. Let's go back to third person. Ah, there it is. I try to keep as many of them as I can. That's the moose done for the hunting quest. If we want a Vicent, it's over here, but it's getting late. So we'll go get that the next day. We'll probably do the Jezerica quest next stream, next Monday, when we do this again. My farm has run out of stuff. Hang on, what is going on? Farming. No resources. What resource do you need? Because telling me you have no resources is not helpful. Like specifically, what are you not having? I go to her specifically. Fertilizer? Oh, right, yes, because I didn't make any yet. Let's go do that. Okay. The interface is still a little clumsy in this game with things like that. Where you're like, okay, there's information here, but I can't find it. What do you want from me? I don't have anything. What do you mean you don't have anything? I don't have anything. Like, okay, what do you need for me to fix this not having anything? Give me something. Okay, I'll figure it out myself. Yeah, she has no fertilizer to finish doing stuff, because There's only 60 left. And I've got like 5 plots of 25 each, so I will come over here and we'll make... I'll just make that many, whatever. 57 more fertilizer. New farming level, yes, because I don't really have much in this yet. We haven't done a lot of farming, so more XP on farming knowledge, just get that maxed out. And then every other level, ooh, donkey shelter, yes. Need is plenty of money to buy a donkey. Stick the fertilizer in here. But the workday is done, so she'll benefit from that tomorrow. Let's go and turn the rest of this into fertilizer, and then we never have to worry about that again. Oh god, that's so heavy. Thank god for the new backpack and pouch that I bought. I mean, the simple fact as well that it takes 10 rot to produce all that fertilizer means that you think you've got tons, and you really don't. Like, to produce enough fertilizer for a 25 plot field, a 5x5 field, I need 250 rot. So, yeah. It doesn't go as far as you think. You can make it from manure as well, I know. That would help if we had animals, and it's like, if I can get free rot from all those berries in spring, better than spending the money. Alright, oh, I also have other stuff to go in here as well, don't I? I have all this leather, which I'll just put in there for now. There's a bunch of meat. Get anything else? I didn't get the trophy from the moose. That's a shame. Can get like the skull and display it in a house as a decorative item, but we don't have the building technology points for that yet anyway. If I go and have a look in, say, our house for now, I think I can make a couple of different, oops, sorry, sorry, a couple of different types of rugs, right? So I can make a goat fur rug if I buy the scheme for it, which I won't do yet. I could make a badger fur one, and I can make a boar fur one. All the others are locked out for now. I'd like to get some lighting in here. Well, but again, we don't have the technology to put candlesticks on the wall. Trophies, I could do a deer skull trophy now. That costs 500 to unlock. I'll wait. Reliefs, nowhere near. Shelves, we have a couple of shelf types we could, and a hanging rack, so we can begin thinking about decorating the houses at a later date. Gather up everything we need for that. So yeah, what did she finish in the farm then? Let's look. She needed fertilizer. She's already sowed all the cabbages again. Nice. Looks like she's already harvested all of the onions as well, and she started fertilizing the carrot field, right? And that's where she ran out. So she'll finish that. She got all the flax as well. Nice. So that took her 2 days to get the harvest in on her own. We don't really need any extra farmers then. If we're going to have anybody, it would be to have in the barn. We don't have enough stuff going on to really warrant an extra mouth to feed. Let's see, what else? Where did it put all the stuff? Right, the flax, we have 147. I'll leave that there for now. 46 onion seeds? Damn. Get plenty of onion seeds from that patch of basically 25 onion seed squares. Awesome. And we have some wheat grain ready for potential quests. And how many onions did we get? Ooh, we're good for onions. So the meat with gravy will flow. Got a few old roast meats in here still as well. Speaking of, I'm gonna eat those that I took out. Carnivorous diet. He's doing the you know, the paleo thing, I think, is it, where you just eat like caveman food? Ton of this to sell still. So I think sleep. Take that off. After we sleep, where's the map gone? There it is. Where are we gonna go? I'm not gonna go down to Jezerica this stream. We'll save that for the next stream. We do probably want to go back to Gustovia and talk to either Alwyn or Unagost. Let's do Alwyn's first. I think Alwyn's going to challenge us to another archery duel. So, do I have any stone arrows? I lost a few. There we go, stone arrows. I lost a few of my copper arrows shooting at that target. Several of them broke, and I was not happy. So, yeah. Unequip those. Put the stone arrows in. I think I had those with me, and I forgot to equip them, so, yeah. Alright, how are we doing? Okay, I should check the tool situation. That was the other thing I've been having in the back of my mind. Slowly running out of knives and axes. I need to boost the production of those. Still don't have any spare picks. But you weren't expecting to get any for a while, I guess. Mainly because I only told them to make like 1.3 or something. Yeah, 1.34. And we're at 100% work intensity. That's a problem. Making 2.61 stone knives a day and 0.4 axes. That's some slow going. Production is slowly leveling up though. Yeah, that's worrying. Get more than that. I'm honest. Oh, careful! Watch out! This is why I need to buy, put some lighting in. People are just bumping into each other in the streets. Well, that's the thing I can carry on with. Making. There's not many stone left. Okay, I'll wait. I'm gonna say I'll put some more stone in that house and finish it off, but I guess we'll wait. But I don't think we need to do much of anything else around the town for now, other than finishing those houses. Maybe I will move these walls. Is that a wattle door? Yeah, get rid. Plot out stone ones now. Walls with door, stone. I'm gonna put a wall with a window here because this house doesn't have many options for windows otherwise. Actually, no, there's one over. Put one here. Oh, okay, let's do that. Stone window there. And there. These just need to be stone walls. And, oh, we also need to destroy the, not the attic. That one. We're gonna put logs up here for now. Wood wall. I do need to correct that in that one because it's still using wattle walls for that section, but I kind of like the way they look for now. We can do the roofs and stone and everything else as we go. Do at least plank roofs. I don't know what we need for the slate roofs. I think it's just stone again. The more heat retention, the better. Less firewood consumption all round. Really going to be important when we get a bigger town. Foggy. So, sell the bags. I guess we'll sell the wheat grain. All that meat. Get it all in? Yes. And I'm off. Gonna go and do the Alwyn story while we're over there. I'll see what other quests are in that area. And get paid? Yes. I don't know if this is a good day actually for doing Alwyn's story with archery on a foggy day, where he's going to be like, yeah, step way over there, then shoot the target that you can't see anymore because of the fog. I beat my high score, otherwise you're not a better hunter than me, because he's getting all cocky now, if I remember correctly. Getting a little bit too big for his britches. Just a wee bit. Failing that, we can always do Unagost's story. If we get there and it's this foggy and that looks like it's not going to be a case of using... I'm not going to do the archery thing with him. I'll talk to Unagost instead and we'll get the story of Kestrel. We'll find out what was going on there. But I've seen the fog lift sometime during the course of the day, so I kind of wish the weather was like that all the way around though. It's like you wake up and it's raining, it's going to be raining all day until the next day, and it may still be raining the next day. I'd rather it kind of have patterns through the day. I guess that's something the devs will still work on. Because again, early access, you know. They're slowly but surely putting new things in. I'm kind of excited by the roadmap they released for this game, including the co-op, because that looks like it's going to be very good. But I think they're also looking to have wagons and like being able to have like a horse and cart. That would be great. Yeah, we're probably not going to be going much longer today, because like I said, I have to, first of all, clean up in the kitchen, then I've got to go down into town. I've got to walk, so it's like 45 minutes, and I've got to go to this store first on the way, so I've got to give myself a little extra time to do that. I need to 2 o'clock, 2:30 at the latest, because then I'm meeting my wife at 4:30, and we're going to a pub to celebrate the end of tax season. In fact, it's actually started raining. Or was it always raining? Oh, the special merchant's in town as well. Well, hi there.
Hello there.
Ingolf. Show me your wares.
Never disappoint.
Dried dates. Oh, I didn't make the bucket of water. Okay. Lot of meat. But this dude had lots of coins, so he can buy it. Sell those. And my wheat grain. Didn't really buy much of that. So we'll sell the rest to someone else.
Goodbye.
Clean this dude out. Thank you for coming to town. Pleasure doing business with you. Now get the F out of here and leave your money at the door. Edwin! Yo, would you like some extra grain?
Never disappoint.
Go. Enjoy. I don't need to buy anything from him though, right? He's still got the beer bottles on him that I sold him. Yeah, I don't think this is a good day to actually go ahead and do Alwyn's thingy-majiggy. Let's go have a look. We want to shoot the target from back here. Well, I guess we can kind of see it. Because we've got to stand like way the heck back here, I think. Okay, we'll give it a whirl. It's a sopping rainy day. What's up, Alwyn? How are your practices going? I bet I can beat you now. Oh, how confident. All right, I'll take the bet. How much this time? 100 coin. We have 3 shots. The one who gets the more points wins. Here you go. I got 64 points. Sure you did. I could make up any old number in my head too. But I'll believe you for now. Alright. Never really remember how far back is like 20 meters, but I mean, I guess I could also mark the location, then run away. But 3 shots. Boonk. 100% accuracy, distance 35. Alright, so that's now 57. I just have to not miss and we've beat his ass. Cocky little shit. How you like that shit? 26%? Well, we just did it! Here's me talking big. My shots got worse. My first shot was practically a bullseye. Then the other one was over here, and that was the 3rd one. Oh my god. I know there's a little bit of drift as well in the aim, right? So, but anyway, Alwyn, you gonna shut your mouth now? Do I have to get out my hammer? No, I'm only joking. Who's the master now? Don't be cocky. You have a lot more experience than I do. Sure, sure. Be my reward. You'll see it. I'll practice more, and finally I'll wipe the smirk off your face. Suits me. We will prove ourselves on the next occasion. We will meet and do battle in the fall. Till peace. Oh, poor little Alwyn. You know what I'm gonna do? We're not gonna do a ghost story. We're gonna go and hunt the Vicent. And I do know for sure there are some over there, so we're gonna head that way. But also, are there any... There was a quest in here. What's 2? Who has the quest over here? Is it you? Oda!
Hello, traveler.
Hello. What can I help you with? I lost my bow, or maybe someone stole it, I'm not sure. Never mind, it doesn't matter. I need a new one. Could you craft one for me? Sure, I've got the resources for that. I'll bring you a new one. And that'll help me actually complete the quest for the big game, because I need to make a bow for that. So I will do that. And where's the other quest? It's over this side. Okay, I keep running away from people. One of these guys, right? Yeah.
You have returned.
I have returned. Can I help you with something? I'm an elderly man who's unable to craft tools on my own. Could you bring me a new axe? Sure. What type does he need? A stone axe? No problem. I've got like 5 of those back in the warehouse. So we'll come back the next day and we'll give him those. But first, and I need to get myself a new bow anyway. Probably need to craft 2. Mine's getting a little bit worn out. But yeah, we're gonna go up there. So we're gonna cross the river, go over there, look for bison. And having eaten actual bison, I can tell you, it's tasty. Oh yes. I've had bison twice actually. Not in a long time, but I had bison in 2011 when I visited here. Came over and we went to Waterton National Park, which sadly mostly got all burned down a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, in the really bad wildfires they had out here in Canada. But we went to Waterton, camped overnight there, or camped for 2 nights, if I remember. Like we camped the first night we got there, spent a whole day, camped again. I not looted this? Cherry wine? Ooh. New one. And there's a hat there, look. Free loot. But nothing else. No arrows, no bolts, okay. But yeah, we went to Waterton. In the actual town proper, and there was I don't know if it's even there anymore now, it may have closed down years ago for all I know. But there's a restaurant there, if it's still there, called Zum's, Z-U-M, Zum's. And they did bison burgers, and it was bloody tasty. Very, very nice. We had bison burgers and fries with a mayo dip, and oh, delicious. And then 2015 when I visited here, we went to up the Icefield Parkway on like a road trip one night. Well, one day we got off like really early, like 7 in the morning or something, 7:30, and drove out to Banff, and we got breakfast there at the chateau, like a little cafeteria which did breakfasts and stuff, so we ate there. And then we went on from there to the Icefield Parkway, which goes north up the spine of the Rockies, and there's loads of glaciers that you can see just from the roadside. Like you can just see the edges of all these different glaciers in the mountain range, and you can drive out onto one of them on the big 4x4 thing that they have, like a great big bus with huge wheels. Apparently they made only 12 of them or something in the whole world. They were made by Mercedes, and I think 10 of them were in the Antarctic, like with the base there, because they were made specifically for that. But they kept a couple here for that particular place, for Athabasca Glacier, and you could drive out onto it on this great big truck, this great big bus, sorry. Huge monster truck wheels. So yeah, we did that, and then went out on the skywalk, which is like a glass arched walkway thing held up by cables and suspension and so on, suspended out over a very deep gorge, so you could look down all the way down. That was cool. And then from there we drove all the way up to close to Jasper. Rye bread, yummy. I do like rye bread. Is that all there is? That's pretty weak. All the way up to Jasper, all in one day. This was like a long ass day. And we got then onto the highway to head back east and headed to Edmonton. And we were going to stay at a hotel there for the night and then stay the following night. And we ended up, long way to go still. We ended up on the highway, almost out of gas. We filled up before we left here. And we used it all up going on this great big road trip. And we passed the last gas station a while ago and opted not to bother because the prices were kind of stupid. going to fill up at this one place called Saskatchewan Crossing, which was most of the way up the parkway. But there was still a good third of the journey left to go from there. She's like, no, well, that's fine. We'll try and fill up elsewhere. We drove past. We could have gone into Jasper and filled up there, but didn't. And then when we got really close to Edmonton, pitch black, it's like 9:45 in the evening, maybe rolling on towards 10. It's here, and this, of course, then, the needle's all the way down on the red line, and it's like, she says, I don't think we're gonna make it. And I'm like, what? I don't think we're gonna get to Edmonton. We need to find a gas station, and I think there's one out here somewhere. And she took a turn off, and we pulled onto the forecourt, a few minutes to 10. And of course, spotted Vicent, where are they? Of course, they were closing up for the evening. Oh, they glared daggers at us. The two women who were working there glared at us as we pulled in, as if to be like, oh, no, you don't. And she gets out and she's like, I'm sorry, we have, no gas left. Can we please just put $10 worth in? We'll be done very quickly. Pay cash. They were like, okay. So, yeah, there's another one. Oh. Ooh, or let's take that. They're gonna weigh me down now, right? And a stone pick. Okay. There no bundle? Or. Okay. Anyway, continuing the story. We were like, please just let us put $10 in. I grabbed my wallet, ran inside, stood by the checkout, waited for Chai to give me the thumbs up, then done, and I was like, $10, whap, away we go. We were out and made it to Edmonton. And then of course we filled up properly somewhere in the city the next day. Where are these bison that apparently my character spotted, by the way? I don't have the hunter perk where you can see animals. That's not it. That's just another moose. Oh. See an animal. It's another moose. Ah, there we go. I see you, you big hairy beast, you. And of course this moose is gonna get in my freaking line of fire. If you stop there, you and I are gonna have words. Oh, yeah, just give me that sassy look. Yeah, you know what you're doing. Get out of here. Okay, bison coming this way. Headshot! Oh shit, I forget they attack you. Oh my god. I forget about that. Oh, that could have gone badly. I haven't saved the game in a while. Let's do that now. Shit. I should have given myself way more space. Take the... Alright. Back to the corpse. So yeah, we managed to get there eventually, but the very next day, like we crashed the night we got there. It was like going on 11:15 by the time we got in and got our room. So yeah, the very next day, we went to the West End Mall and saw the Sea Lion show in a mall, which was bizarre. They apparently used to have dolphins. There's this big indoor pool. They had penguins in this like underground like aquarium and whatever you call the enclosure for a penguin. But they had aquariums with like sea urchins in that you could touch, and they like tingled when they bristled up against you with their tendrils and shit. Didn't want to do that. They should have had rays as well in a pool, but they closed that section down for renovation and rehoused them somewhere. But they had all the penguins behind glass, and then they brought them out for the show and fed them and so on for you, and then they brought the sea lions out and had them swimming around and doing tricks and stuff. Kind of sad, really. But we have a picture of us posing with one of the sea lions. They would like have it pop up onto the edge of the water pool, and then it would lean over and kiss the top of one of your heads, like. It was so weird. It stank awful. Top of my head smelled like fish water for like the rest of the day. Gross. But that was fun. We got a picture of that somewhere, buried on one of my hard drives. And yeah, that was interesting. And then the night afterwards, we went back to the hotel, and in the parking lot opposite the hotel was a what the hell is my farm running out of again? What do you need, Lamberta? You need hose. Oh no. Go make a bunch of hose. But yeah, across from there was a restaurant called Home Fire, which was really nice. And I think it was actually called the Carnivore Pizza. And it had ground elk on it, as well as like salami and like smoked ham and stuff and bacon. That is probably still to this day the best pizza I have ever eaten in my life. And I would love to go back and have it one more time, but that was 2015. Again, they may have closed years ago, for all I know. And then, but for starter though, before that, for an appetizer, I had bison spring rolls, and it was ground bison in the cooked in the spring roll with veggies and stuff, and it had a Saskatoon berry dipping sauce with it. That was a damn good meal. It was a damn expensive meal, but it was a good meal. I was a happy man after eating that. And then we went back to the hotel, and lo and behold, to our doom, there was a yellow school bus sitting out in the parking lot that had, at some point during the day, disgorged a horde of teenagers into the hotel. And their very bone-idle teaching staff that was supposed to be minding them, they took the floor above us. When we got back to our room, oh my god, it was stampeding up and down the hallways above us, and yelling and shouting and rah, being a bunch of noisy brats. I went and had a shower that evening because I felt kind of grubby still from the day, and also to get the fishy smell out of my head. You know, ew. We actually saw in the cinema as well at the mall, Age of Ultron, because that was out at the time. So yeah, we went to go see that. That basically got shy hooked on the Marvel movies. So now we have the full collection of, well, nearly anyway. We've not got any of the more recent ones past Spider-Man No Way Home. We need to get back to collecting those. But yeah, yeah, this was noisy. We're not happy. We were very unhappy, in fact. Because it was like 11 p.m. still, and they were stampeding around and yelling and making noise. And while I was in the shower, I could hear them over the sound of the shower water, like. And then it wasn't quiet in there with the shower, like just the white noise, and I could hear them just thundering up and down the hallways and shouting at each other and screaming and yelling, and it was like, where are the teachers? If I was one of their teachers, I'd be like, okay, who wants detention for the next month when we get back? In your rooms and be quiet. You know. No, they were down in the bar. In the restaurant where we were, apparently. So they weren't even in the hotel, like, minding the kids. Like, you have a responsibility not just to mind them to keep them safe from themselves, but from other people, and to stop them being a nuisance to everybody. Oh boy, we complained to the desk staff twice that evening, and they were like, well, we have a security guard, we could send him up there. I'm like, yes, do that. Send them up there. Send them up there and, you know, tell them to basically shut these kids up, because some of us are trying to sleep, and we've been on the road the previous day all day. And while we've had a nice chill day today, this is ruining the vibe. So please do something to shut these kids up before one of us goes up there and yells at them. So that'll happen. What else did I need to put away? Meat. Meat. I have meat in here. And a rye bread, I'm gonna put that in there as well. I'll let the town eat the rye bread. Okay, we need... get this bucket filled, of course. I keep forgetting to do this, because apparently the villagers can't just drink out of the well. They need me to pre-fill the bucket and put it in here. Which I still find really silly. They had half a bucket left, but it'll go as quick as you can blink. Suddenly, before you know it, they'll be like, we're thirsty, and I'm like, there's a well, and there's a river. Figure the rest out yourselves. But, ay. I'm hurt. My character's all bruised. I have a distinctly bison-shaped imprint in my chest. Put the cherry wine in here. This is my stash. What else was I gonna put in here? I saw something else in my inventory that I was gonna put in here, and I've forgotten what it was. I can put the stone arrows in here, I suppose. I got the pick I need to put elsewhere. The torch. That's it. The pick. Go in here. Then we need to make hose. Oh god. Stop getting all fisticuffy. Logs and sticks. Can I make stone hose? They would just last longer. Let's have a look. Workbench. Stone tools. Stone hose, logs and 4 stone. Alright, I'm gonna make enough to maybe make 3 of them. So logs. We have loads of logs. I can probably dial back log production a little bit actually and save on the axes as well, because they're down to 2. Ooh. Or was it 4? Yeah, let's have a look. How many logs am I telling them to produce? 22. Bring that shit down to like 10, just over. Keep bringing in sticks at that kind of rate. That's fine. I'm good with that. Firewood is fine. I will make planks when I need them for now. Once we start getting somebody working in there, I will want planks making automatically, but for now... Oh, let's actually finish doing what we were doing. That's a good idea. Stone hose! It's coming up to 1 o'clock. I should probably wrapping this up. Do that. Stick these hose in here. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about the axe consumption. That didn't seem to be a problem, then suddenly it's a problem. But knives are holding at 5. I think we've got enough knives. Like, we're making just enough knives to keep up with demand. But to get more axes, it's a problem. Rather not have to... I guess I can always make axes myself manually. Let's go do that real quick. Let's just make a couple of extra axes so we don't run out. Wrong place. Here we go. Can't remember how many stones it needed. Gonna be like 10 sticks a piece. Let's just see how many that makes. It's been a while. 2 stone. Okay, it was 2 stones. But I was only planning to make 2 anyway. pickaxes made. In they go. You know what? The leftover stone. 6 firewood, right? Need 6 stones. Let's make another fireplace for somebody. We've got ours, but somebody else in town can benefit from having a fire in their front yard. Could be these guys. You can pop it right there. You're welcome, Holy Ghost. Need drink. And I don't have any food in my... Oh, I do have potage. Get something else to finish filling. Did I pick up mushroom soups? I did and I had them. Get another one. I'll have that too. So... we have mushroom soups, porridges, potages, a soup now. Nice. And a few stews. Why are these all individual? Erg. Stack. Be neat. I know these are different, you know. Grab a couple of those as well. They'll do for the next day. I consume my mushroom soup. I didn't. Where did it go? I thought I picked up some more food. Take that. Perfect. And put all this... I'm dirty. Dirty boy. I will put these in here. Turn these leathers into bags to get sold. Probably go and smoke a bunch of meat. Always have way more meat than we can eat. So it may as well get turned into money. Simple bags. I have 1 leather left. So let's put that in here for now to continue stacking up. $180 meat. Smoke. Be 100 of it done. So I'm gonna guess she probably got most of all these other fields done before her hoe broke. Actually, it looks like she got all but the flax field done. And then conveniently needed a new hoe immediately afterwards. So we got a new batch of cabbages. Carrots don't get planted till winter, so we've got to go through all of summer and autumn before we get those. And I don't think onions can be planted any other time of the year, so we'll just leave them alone for now. They will stay empty. The other alternative is I have seeds that I can do through the year and I keep rotating them. That's too much work. That won't do at all. All right. That's all the dried meat. I'm gonna go and make a bunch of planks. Tons of logs. I'm gonna get 30. Oh boy. That might be way too much, actually. I don't know, let's just do this. Walk diagonally, go faster. I think it'll strip some of the weight off of them once they've been turned into planks anyway, I've found. Yeah, there we go, that took quite a bit of weight off. And craft bench, and we'll turn them into buckets. More stuff to sell. Cool. Yeah, we can make the new workshop. Excellent. Oh, we can start looking at upgrading some of these structures then. We have the donkey shelter we could build now as well, which I was actually going to build opposite this area anyway, right? So we can get workshop 2, which will have the clay working section, so we can start making vases and stuff and clay bowls. Means I'm going to need to give my excavator a shovel and tell them to get clay as well as stone. Are we working them flat out? Though I don't think we are we? Oh, we are, but I can pull that back. Like, we only need that much stone right now because I'm building houses, so pull that back eventually to match the demand for the smithy. Shove a couple of shovels in there and tell them to get clay. Then occasionally we can turn, or someone else can eventually start turning those into something else. So if we go here, what does it come under? Production. Workshop 2, we can now apply that to this building. And it will ask us, redo the roof, and add a couple of walls. And in the meantime, I like that we can still use the services in here. It's like, it's not considered an incomplete building like a house where you can't put people in it. Like if it's partially built, they're like, no. I should probably go and clean my filthy body before going to bed. Nighttime plunge into the river. Sploosh. Hello, Sykes. How's it going? Nice to see you. Sadly, you've joined us just as we're about to finish. I need to finish earlier than usual today. I've got to go down into town. So we were just about to end the day here, but I do appreciate you popping in. I hope you're well. Don't worry. Yeah, it's the scheduling, right? And now that I'm here and have other duties and responsibilities... Ow, splat. She didn't hold the door for me. Rude. It has made the schedule a little bit unpredictable, plus that and occasionally having to wrestle with bad bitrate. That never helps. So yeah, guys, we're gonna leave it there for the day.